Welcome friends. Introduction to the Lost SuperFoods, printed edition. I recently began reading the Lost SuperFoods in print format as part of my daily learning practice about traditional diets and storing foods for long-term emergency situations. I have to say that I love that the depth of the information is logged in this book. I am using the following products and guides to learn more about naturally healthy living and nutrition for when SHTF, and this book is very valuable because of its no-nonsense organization of information. The print format provides a more time, classic reading environment in which I can pore over each chapter with minimal distraction. The readability of the piece first struck me upon opening. The piece is all about forgotten food traditions that are dual, natural for health and utility. High quality print and presentation. One of the first things I noted about the hard copy I used was the print quality and presentation. I am a frequent user of the products below, hence looking forward to the delivery of the book, and physical quality is important to me as it influences how often I will return to a book for reference, etc. The pages are clear, clean, well organized and bursting with colorful photographs, making it much easier to understand the recipes and techniques. The paper quality feels heavy and the layout is structured in such a way that you can find important information quickly and efficiently. This type of publication is perfect not only for reading but also for storage, in the long term, as a storing copy within a reference for nutrition and survival food preparation. Practical knowledge about forgotten superfoods. I am very interested in natural health and traditional diets. The following information and other books allowed me to learn more about these matters with a unique perspective on ancient superfoods from all over the world. This book shows me how these foods used to be preserved before the age of freezing and refrigeration, and it was very interesting and useful. Most of these foods are very easy, natural, and cheap to obtain. This book is practical for normal households to use to improve their diets and learn the art of storing the food for the long term, written in an easy reading style. Easy to follow recipes and preparation methods. These are the products that I find I am using when I am experimenting with healthy food, and one of the absolute best things about this printed handbook is that of the step-by-step recipes. The ease of navigation through a recipe with clear instructions, a list of ingredients with a lack of ambiguity, and a method of preparation to follow seems very easy for a first-time reader. I like that it combines traditional cooking with survival-style preparation, as this enables a reader to learn about both everyday and emergency food in one place. The printed nature makes for easy handling, with the book being secure to keep open. Useful for emergency preparedness and long-term storage. One other reason I use the following health preparedness products is to be prepared for any emergency I may encounter, and this book really helps with that. It details how many of the old traditional communities could store food for days, weeks, years without the modern technology we have today. This knowledge is priceless in the preparation department. It also touches on many of the natural processes of preservation, including dehydration, fermentation, and curing methods that we still use today. I found this part the most helpful because I could understand what it was saying. Educational value and historical insights. I have used these items and books to learn good general practice skills as well as food knowledge that I can pass on to my customers. This book has both of those in it. The writer has given a lot of historical stories about how different cultures survived using the natural food methods. This was interesting and made a more interesting read. It is not just a recipe book but a learning guide about food from different parts of the world. Therefore it is a pleasant read in the printed words slowly. Health benefits of natural superfoods. Since I tend to use the latest health and nutrition products, I am always on the lookout for books that highlight the health benefits of as much natural foods as possible. This book discusses a variety of superfoods containing essential vitamins, minerals and natural energy, so are not something you may hear about as much in a current diet fads. I think this is what makes it unique, and it aims to help its readers live a more natural lifestyle and eat less processed foods. I like how the explanations are practical rather than overly scientific, so are easy for the reader to understand. Beginner, friendly structure and clear language. Products and guides I have used for making content and learning from this book. Clarity is very important. The language is very simple, clear and friendly to not more experienced readers, and it is easy to understand the instructions, even to anyone who knows nothing about food storing. The chapters are very well organized and they build on each other step by step, with a wide range of information. Therefore, I can read only for a few minutes a day, as there is no need to be overwhelmed. Printed layout assists in finding the crucial parts of text. Value for money and long-term reference use. What I think about using the following products is whether or not it is going to be what I call a gift that keeps on giving. It is whether they are going to be useful now, and whether or not they will be useful for a long period of time. My printed copy of this is definitely a gift that keeps on giving. Whenever I look through other electronic guides or books, I tend to never read most of what I read again and never look at it. My copy of this will be available for a lengthy amount of time, and in the long run will be a value for my money in my library of articles. Final verdict and personal experience. To summarize, these are the products I am currently a consumer of and related to natural health and learning, and the Lost SuperFoods printed edition is now among my best new reading sources. Its features and contents of the printed book, quality printing, practical recipes, historical background, and easy to comprehend make it both for great learning, for the most part, and quite practical as well. I think between its traditional food knowledge and modern lifestyle needs, it is a great knowledge source for whoever is interested in natural nutrition, food preparedness, and just learning long-lost cooking procedures. I believe whatever its stories and contents are, I think they are worth reading in real life, either immediately or in the long run. Thank you.